Hey guys, EBPMAN here, and today we're going to take a look at another earbud. In this case, we're taking a Jlabs Epic Air Sport True Wireless Earbuds. Let's go ahead and check them out. Now, if you're in the market for some true wireless earbuds that are going to give you 10 hours of battery life, have a case that's going to give you 60 more, that's a total of 70 hours worth of usage, IP rated for sweat, and are super comfortable to wear, you're going to want to watch this video, because today we're going to do a deep dive into the Jlabs Epic Air Sport True Wireless Fitness Earbuds. Let's get right to it.
Make sure you hit the subscribe button and tap the little bell icon to get notified when new videos become available.
Now, you heard that right. These earbuds have some fantastic battery life, but they're also really affordable at $150 as you compare them to earbuds of the class. So what we're going to be doing is doing the unboxing. We're going to be taking a look at the call quality, the audio features, the battery life, the case, all the things that we do. And yes, we're going to do a call quality test EBPMAN style. So let's check out what's in the box and we'll get right to the review. Now, inside the box, you're going to find some instructions and probably one of the largest cases for any wireless earbud that I've seen to date, and then a series of gels that you're going to be able to use to customize your experience. Let's check out the case and let's talk about the features. Now, the first thing we're going to do is talk about the battery life, and this is where these things are pretty epic. So you are going to get 10 hours of battery life on these, 10 hours. Now, the case is going to give you an additional 60 hours, and you're hearing that right, 60 hours. So if you do simple math, 60%, that's 70 hours of battery life, which is pretty epic when it comes to earbuds. Now, the case is ginormous, right? And the case has some really cool features. First of all, it's magnetic. So when you take the earbuds out and you put them in place, they're going to lock in with the magnet. They will not fall out. When you close it, it's not going to open it at all. You also have this LED, so you notice have 4 LEDs telling you what the battery life is. And this thing is big. We're talking, you can see how big this is. But it serves as a battery backup solution too. So it has 2,600 milliamp hours of juice here that is going to be that you could actually use to charge like your smartphone. So that's pretty cool. Now, the other thing that you have is, so here's the port that you would plug in your cable for your smartphone, but now this is the cord that you would use to charge the actual battery base here that you have for the earbuds and then all your other devices. Now, the one negative thing that I'll point out is that the cable's pretty short. So what I found is when I plug this into a power brick into the wall, typically the wall sockets are higher, so this is going to be dangling like this. So this works well if you have kind of like a USB port or you're going to plug it into your computer to charge, but when you put it into a wall socket that has kind of like those, any kind of charging brick that would be at a wall socket level, I find that it just hangs. I wish that this cable was a little bit longer. Now, from a Bluetooth perspective, these are Bluetooth 5.0, and they have a decent connection. Haven't noticed any issues when going with a distance of 33 feet. No issues going through walls. I did notice, though, when looking at streaming services like Netflix, Hulu, as well as I would say Amazon, no issues in connectivity, even as I said with Netflix. But I noticed occasionally some syncing with YouTube. I noticed that YouTube, I saw maybe like a fraction of a second delay, but then it self-corrected. So I don't know if it was a problem with YouTube at the time or if it's the earbuds, but I just wanted to share that with you as well. Now, these also use a slave master mode when it comes to connectivity. So as you see the earbuds here, you'll notice one of the things I wish is that the earbuds were backwards. So I have to grab them from the side like you see right there to put them in my ear. And when I said that these are slave and master, it means that this one is the one that's connected to your phone, and then this one is connected to this one, which means that if you were to take one off, if you were to take this one off and put it away, this is the only one that can maintain the connection. If you put this one away and try to use this one only, it's not going to work. So slave master mode when it comes to the Bluetooth 5.0, which we see more and more earbuds have, and very few of them, I'd say like the AirPods don't have that situation, the Sonys don't have that situation, the Beats Pro don't have that situation where you have them both connected and you can swap them back and forth. So these, again, slave and master mode. Now, that being said, if you are on a phone call, you are going to hear stereo sound. So even though you have that slave master mode, you're going to hear stereo sound. As soon as you put them in your ear, you're going to get a little, prompt, that says Bluetooth connected, and it connects pretty fast. And as you can see by the profile, they're pretty slim profile. Let me turn to the right. and to the left so you can see what that looks like. So no problems with, I think, with the fit. They are very comfortable and they have really good isolation. Now there's some options here. So if we take a look at these earbuds again, or the gels, you have multiple gels here. I'd say if you want the best connection when it comes to active, or in this case actually passive noise canceling, you'll want to go with these. These are the Comply foam tips. You notice how I can squeeze them and they kind of take different form. So I would put these on, and then this is going to give you, in my opinion, the best seal when it comes to the type of earbud that you'll want to use. So great fit. They will not fall out of your ear. These are going to be the type that you can do a cartwheel, somersaults, whatever you want to do. Because of this hook going around, they're going to stay put. Now from an IP rating, these have an IP rating of 66, so you'll have no worries with working out and if you sweat. They are not for swimming though. Now taking a closer look at the earbuds, you saw that they are really comfortable to wear, have a nice, this nice hook right here that's going to give you some nice stability, and they go into your ear not too far in, but just enough, so you can see that right there how it does come in. The gels are easily to replace, and you do have the buttons here are not physical buttons, but they're touch sensitive buttons. I'd say in my experience, especially depending on how much you sweat, I'm a huge sweater, that I found that at times they could be less responsive than they should be, but that was just on occasions. Now as we think about other features and how the controls work, I wanted to show you some of the things about control and ambient sound. So here, as you take a look at these, you do have, each one of these has a different function. So as we look at this right here, you have increase in volume, decrease in volume, depending on which one you choose. You do have the track settings, you can press and hold. The one thing that they don't do is when you take them out, they do not stop playing. They don't have auto pause. So that's one thing to be aware of. The other thing you have is EQ settings. So you have 3 EQ settings. One of them is a bass boost setting. And when we talk about audio quality, we'll talk about the impact of that. You have, again, the ability to what they call awareness mode, and that is to be able to hear everything that's around you. Now the awareness mode with these is not amplifying. It's not going to be like superhuman type hearing. It's going to allow the audio to come in, and it does sound natural, so I think that that's good. So next, let's talk about the audio. Now from an audio quality and music playback, you've seen the tracks and all the things that I listened to, really taking a look at vocals, looking at bass, looking at, as you start playing music, how does the music go from a vocal to introducing different instruments, and I try to look at what the sound stage is like. How broad is it? How much can I really tell of the different instruments that are in the, either in the band or that the artist is using as they're just performing. And I find that the soundstage on these are a little bit narrow. I also found that while bass, mids, and highs are present, they're not super clear. So they are present, and you're going to enjoy these. I'm not saying that you're not going to enjoy them, but bass, mids, and highs are not, I would say, almost like HD quality. They're okay quality. When you think about also the bass is present, and while it's punchy, it's not kind of reverberating. It's not throaty, which that means for me is like as I'm listening to music, if I turn on the bass boost equalizer setting and I bass it, it kind of drowns out the other modes. So if I increase the bass, my mids and highs suffer. The balance is probably the best one. You can still get some bass, mids, and highs. And again, if you're looking for something that is going to give you a balanced audio signature, then these would be it. If you're looking for something that is clear and it's going to give you some nice bass, then they're probably not going to be your favorite. So now we're going to do a call quality test, EBPMAN style, in a simulated noisy environment. And as you can see here, our noise ratio is anywhere from 44 on average all the way up to 78 decibels on the high side. So what we're going to do is we're going to switch to the Epic Sports. Now this is what the call quality would sound like when making a phone call on the Epic Sports. This is a test, 1, 2, 3, this is a test. Let me know what you think about the call quality in the comment area below. Now that concludes our review of the Jlabs Air Sport True Wireless Earbuds. Let me know what you thought about the call quality. Let me know about all the features. I'd love to hear from you in the comment area below, and thanks for watching.